Guys, I wanted to thank you for joining me again. It's Amrit Mavi here with Mavi Wealth Management. Last week we talked a little bit about disability insurance and how it works and why somebody should have it in place. This week I want to stem off a little bit more into how much you may potentially need. I'll keep it brief. Um, I want you to go ahead and download the link below. It's actually a needs analysis, so it'll help you determine how much disability insurance you may potentially need. There's generally two different types of people out there. You're either going to be an employee or you're going to be self-employed. Now, if you are an employee, keep in mind you might already have some sort of coverage at work. If you work for, these big corporations like SaskTel or SaskPower, you likely already have something in place. Now, the only thing is, do you have enough in place? So you may still need a top up. For example, if you're making 70, 80 grand a year and your benefits only 3 grand a month or 2 grand a month or 66% of your income, is that enough? There might be room for a top up there, so you want to consider that. The other thing is, how many people actually read their benefits booklets? Very few. So I'd like everyone to, if you're watching this video, go ahead if you have benefits at work and get your benefits booklet and read it. If you don't have an advisor already, you can feel free to contact me. We can talk a little bit about it. Read through your benefits booklet so you know exactly what you have at work. If you have an advisor, discuss it with your advisor so you know what you have in place. Because the definition of a disability can change after 2 years. First 2 years, it changes from, if your disability prevents you from working, being gainfully employed in your job, sorry, you'll continue to pay in the first 2 years. The definition after 2 years can change to, if you cannot be gainfully employed in any job, we'll continue to pay your disability payments. If not, they can take it away. They can make you be a Walmart greeter or working at CIBC at the call center, whatever it might be, just to get you back to work so they don't have to pay you anymore. So it's very key to check the definition inside of your benefits booklet, what it states. Now, if you're self-employed, you need to really figure out how much disability insurance you may potentially need, because maybe your business is affected by it. If you're disabled, are you a key man in the business? What happens to the business if you're disabled? Does it continue on? Can it continue on? Does it continue on as fluently as it was with the person who maybe owns it? Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Either way, maybe you're used to a lifestyle. You have a nice car, you have a nice house, you're used to these payments. Well, who's making these payments if you're disabled? Another problem that you could potentially have. And the same thing if you have kids, you have a house, all these things that people get used to, it's very key that you have something in place, because the last thing you want to do is a disability happens and you have to have a huge change in lifestyle. You have to sell your car, you have to sell your house. You end up selling your house for way less than it's worth potentially, because you have to. You don't have a choice. So if you have disability insurance in place, it gives you the choice. It gives you the option, if it does happen, to go forward and do the things that you still want to be able to do, live the lifestyle you do. So again, feel free to contact me if you have any questions or concerns. Make sure you download the link below. So it's needs analysis. It will determine how much insurance you may potentially need for your income. So thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you guys again in the future.